about to pick up anchor and we're gonna head towards Cedar Island in Deadman Bay. This anchorage was really good holding and pretty good for protection when it was light wind, but since this morning the wind's really picked up and gusting, and it's still good holding and it's not like crazy waves, but it's definitely not like the most comfortable anchorage. Hey, I'm Krystal and this is Alex, and this is our fur baby Dexter. We are complete beginners with no previous experience. Subscribe and join us as we learn how to sail and fix up our boat. Well, we did it again. We sailed off anchor. Pretty proud of ourselves.
Yeah, we forgot to do it, but I guess.
Yeah, it was fairly windy, and we've never sailed off with just the head sail in this amount of wind. Obviously, we've only ever sailed off anchor once before. So there's a buoy out there straight ahead of us. But we're only going to sail with the head sail today because the wind is actually pretty strong, and we're pretty much flying right now with a reefed head sail.
Yeah, we left the anchor back there like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
That's at least a kilometer.
We're watching all of these like little dingy sailboats or whatever. I don't know what lasers. I don't know if they're doing a race or not, but it's pretty cool to see from the water.
That's some intense sailing right there.
The wind died, so we let out the full head sail. It made really good timing. It's only been like, what, an hour and a half maybe at most?
Yeah, an hour and a half.
We're pretty much here. We were debating kind of going further, but some of the other spots that are going to be protected for the night are like kind of quite a bit further. And we wanted to use our solar cooker again tonight, so. We
started when it was like, already the sun was going down. It was severe overcast, whereas like today we'll probably be anchored and get it set up by like 3 o'clock. So we should be able to cook some nice vegetables today, some potatoes. Pumped.
We're almost here.
Back to Deadman Bay.
Well, we're anchored. We went in and tried to anchor in the little cove behind us. We anchored there after being told by someone else that it was actually supposed to be good holding, so we tried it again to attempt 2, different day. We dragged again. So anyways, we're back out.
Attempt 3 in total, but yeah, like two days, but we tried 3 times.
Yeah, so we're back in the original spot of where we anchored last time, and we like it out here. It's a little bit more open, but like the water's really nice. And speaking of clean water, we are gonna go for a swim.
Yeah.
Alex is finally gonna jump off with me. First time.
Not first time.
Well, this year. Good morning, guys. We have decided to pull up anchor and leave to go to Irvine Bay. The wind kind of shifted and there's supposed to be a storm coming in, so we're just gonna go take shelter somewhere else. It's like 5:30 in the morning and we've never sailed this early before, so it's kind of nice. And the sun's just starting to rise right now, so it's really pretty.
Chop's not too bad. Chop's gonna get worse. The wind's gonna pick up later as the day goes on, so this is the best time to leave. And we were gonna keep checking on the weather where we were, because it was supposed to be kind of okay, but the wind shifted a good 25 degrees, I'd say, so it's more coming in directly from the south, that's the only spot that anchorage isn't really quite protected from. So we made the decision to pull up anchor and leave early this morning and go to another spot where it should be completely protected.
I specifically don't feel too comfortable with a massive amount of heel, and we're on a close haul right now, so we're just using the head sail.
I need a second to take a breath to keep me guessing with what it said. You're in my head. We're under pressure. We're sinking deep like stormy weather.
We've decided to put up the mainsail with a reef in it, just in case the wind gusts come back. The wind's been a little crazy thing. We might even have to tack here soon. The wind's just kind of shifting and it gets gusty and then it dies. And anyways, we're playing this kind of like semi-guessing game right now, but this sunrise is definitely one of the most beautiful things I think I've ever seen from a boat. We're becalmed again. We're just kind of floating around in the channel. Yeah. And Alex just jumped in for a swim because he was hot. Dex is helming the boat with his leash.
Nice work, Dex.
You taking a boy.
Keeping us on course.
So we're gonna change course because we were going to a bay that was pretty protected, but it's pretty dead and I don't think it's gonna really pick up that bad in here. So me and Alex made the decision we're gonna go anchor in front of our friend's house. It's a little bit more open, but with the wind and everything like that, I think it'll be fine. So yeah, we're gonna try it out.
Still lots of day left, so if the wind does kind of pick up or whatever, but according to our apps, it's supposed to be like 16 or 17 apparent right now with like 30, 35 gusts and pretty much becalmed in this location. So as long as our app is telling the truth, I think we could anchor anywhere here, it'd be completely fine. But if stuff does change in the next hour or so, we'll still have ample time to make it over to Irvine Bay or Milton Island or whatever. So. And
I got up early for this. We pulled up anchor at 5 a.m. because we thought a storm was coming. There's literally nothing, unless it's like the calm before a storm and like it just hits us out of nowhere and we made a wrong decision. Nice. We've just arrived in the bay before Treasure Island. My friend just lives right across the bay here. The wind is kind of starting to die down again. It picked up there quite a bit as soon as we dropped anchor. Typical.
Anchor with like no navigation?
Yeah, we didn't. Our navigation didn't work. So wave boating, that's what we've been using because we were using Navionics and Navionics ran us aground once. So we kind of stopped trusting it and started using wave boating. For some reason, it just wouldn't load. It wouldn't load the depths. It wouldn't load the maps at all. I had to re-download it probably 4 times, like restarted my phone, restarted everything, downloaded on Alex's phone, wouldn't work. So anyway, something to do with the reception. Lesson learned, always have 2 different sources of navigation. We have a Garmin on board, but I don't have the charts downloaded for this area, so which is fine, but anyways, lesson learned. And now that it's a little bit more calm, I think we might take Dex out for a little play, a little run before the storm gets bad because it is supposed to pick up later today, so wish us luck. On our sail earlier today, Alex found this thing floating around in the water and he took the dinghy off to get it while I finished sailing, and anyways, we found ourselves a sweet little paddleboard.
Pretty dinged up, but it worked for us.
And we haven't found the owners for it. We came out of this bay thinking that maybe we'd see somebody that was like looking for it, but we haven't found anybody looking for this.
I think for the amount of damage that's done to it, I don't know, it was most likely ditched.
Yeah, there's some holes in it and like it's missing a fin, but I don't know, it's fun for the afternoon anyway. While we're not doing anything.
It's mint.
Spent our days on the coast of something beautiful. We got pulled into the tide of something real.
What do you think?
Somehow I lost you on the way. I assumed you left me behind. Lifeless days and sleepless nights, so tired of it. I can't get you off my mind, can't forget it. Now I know what I've got to do is find my way back to you. Waiting on the day you would come back to me, hoping that I didn't burn a bridge I couldn't see.